I'm pretty sure I saw a Skinwalker 40 years ago. Alex, Jim, and I decided to go camping. We set up camp and lit a fire. We pretty much decided to just drink and talk, and that's what we did all night. About anything and everything came to mind. It was 3 a.m., and we were all still chatting away until we heard something in the trees. Some kind of cracking sound. "Could be a bird," said Jim. "Big damn bird," I replied, with slight confusion. "Could be a monkey," joked Alex. We shared a laugh and ignored the sound and continued to talk. Another half hour had passed, and the sound had completely stopped. "I wonder what that was anyway," Alex said, pretty much out of nowhere. "Well, I've no clue," I replied, taking a sip of my beer. "Well, I hope it's gone because I need to piss," Jim said, standing up and heading to the trees. A few minutes passed, and Alex and I grew concerned. "We best go look for him," said Alex. He sounded a little annoyed. We stood up and walked in the direction Jim went. It didn't take long to find the first drop of blood, and then the trail that led deeper into the woods. "What the fuck?" I said, shaking. We began shouting for Jim, following the trail. I was the first to see him, stood in a clearing about 10 meters away. He was facing away from us. We tried shouting, but we got no response. We walked closer, and we noticed him twitching violently. He was drenched in blood, and clearly quite beat up. I was about to say his name once again, but the word got stuck in my throat when I saw a bloody pile of meat on the floor next to him. I think Alex saw it too, as he also went silent. As if by magic, Jim turned to us. We could also see a burning orange eye and part of a wide mouth with long, sharp teeth where the skin was peeled off. Other than this, Jim looked normal, aside from a few cuts and bruises. As we stared into the single orange eye, the thing wearing Jim's skin pushed the peeling flesh back on, and there Jim stood, totally normal. "Hey guys, let's go for a walk," he said in his normal voice. The thing also seemed to demonstrate excitement. Alex and I turned. We ran past our campsite and got straight in the car parked about a mile from our tent. I'm not sure if Jim followed us. I swear I could hear thumping footsteps behind Alex and I, but I could have imagined it. We reached the car and jumped in, pouring sweat and heaving. I started it faster than ever before and drove at nearly 100 miles per hour all the way back home. When we arrived and got out, I walked around the back of the car, only to see scratch marks on the bumper. I shivered as I realized how close he must have been. This was over 40 years ago. Alex never quite recovered, and last I heard, he was living in a mental hospital. I thought I may have to join him, as I'm pretty sure I saw Jim a few weeks ago at a bar. I thought I was mad until I did some research. I would have done it sooner, but I'm an old man now, and we didn't have Google back in the day. I'm pretty sure we encountered a Skinwalker, and it may have found me after 40 years. I think it wants to finish the job. And now it's pretty strange that I keep getting letters asking to catch up from my old friend Jim.